What's up everyone? Welcome to the Happy Trails Outdoor Experience. My name is Ryan and today we are going to explore the bike trail, which is one of my favorite things to do. It's a beautiful day out. It's 70, it's partly sunny anyway. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna explore the bike trail a little bit up here in Ohiopyle State Park. It's a beautiful area. I've personally never been up here. I've explored a lot of the bike trail, which is the Great Allegheny Passage, but I've never explored this stretch of it before. And so I am so excited to break new ground. Today, I'm by myself. Ashley had to stay at home because she had to work today. And Trixie obviously cannot ride a bike with me, so she stayed home as well. Don't feel bad for me though, even though I'm alone and I wish they were here, they're missing out. So, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to explore today and cover as much land as possible. I know that we're gonna see a lot of beautiful sights. We're gonna see a lot of nice things. So with all that being said, again, don't feel too bad for Ashley and Trixie because next week we have a backpacking trip planned and it's going to be one hell of an adventure. We are going to do, basically we're gonna backpack 6 miles into a wilderness area and we're gonna spend 2 nights there. And there's gonna be waterfalls, all kinds of fishing. It's gonna be just amazing. It's gonna be one of the best adventures of the summer. I am sure of it. So I'm very excited for next week already because that is definitely happening. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. If you like this video, if you wanna see more adventures, don't forget to click subscribe, like our videos, keep your notifications on so that you can see our adventures as soon as they're uploaded every week. So without further ado, this is the Happy Trails Outdoor Experience, and today, like I said, we are going to be exploring the Great Allegheny Passage, which is my favorite bike trail. And look at how beautiful it is out here. I love the mountains, guys. I'm so excited. I'm out here living my best life. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna go have a great day, living my best life, and I'm taking you with me. Let's go. Woo-wee. We've gone about a mile and we're on this bridge right here. And I'll tell you what, this is very high up. But look at it. Look at the mountains, look at all this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is heaven on earth for me, guys. Doesn't get much better than this. I don't know if you guys can see, but right there on that rock, there's 2 people just hanging out. I don't know how they got down there, but man, isn't this just a view? You know, I gotta tell you guys, life is too short, man. Life is too short. If there is something that you want to do in this lifetime, you're dead longer than you're alive, so you better use your time wisely. There's a lot of sacrifice involved with life, but don't work too hard. If there's a dream that you want to accomplish before your days are over, you need to chase that. You owe it to yourself to chase that every single day when your eyes open. You have to do what you love. You have to do what makes you happy. You have to. That's like literally what life is all about, isn't it? Getting out here and experiencing everything. To see what your eyes want to see and to hear what your ears want to listen to. And this, to me, this is what it's all about, guys. I love it, and I'll never quit. Well, we've gone about 3 miles now, so we've put some ground behind us, and I've passed up plenty of trails that I would like to have explored, but there's a sign here. It says unauthorized rapid swimming prohibited. Now, I don't plan on swimming today, but this one has sparked my interest because it's obvious that there is something down there that my eyes want to see. So we're going to take a little side adventure, take this trail down to the water, and see what it looks like. Well, it looks like it's a pretty dangerous spot. I'm glad I didn't try to ride down that because it was a little rough. Probably would have got hurt. But check this out. They have an AED and a stretcher at the bottom of this trail. So that tells you that those signs up there are not playing around. Uh-oh, here comes a raft. Some rafters coming through. This looks like fun. I did this once when I was a kid. I was at summer camp and they took us white water rafting through this area. But I think that it was actually a little bit more calm. I was very young, so I don't know if it was actually here. So much fun. All right, everybody, we have officially picked up speed. We are gonna try to push ourselves here for a second. And I'm telling you guys, it's a great way to blow off steam. This stuff truly does keep you young. Today's my Sunday. I probably should be at home resting, getting ready for work tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to do 10 miles today. Yeah, guys, it keeps you healthy, it keeps you young, and it's just, you would not believe how fresh the air is up here in the mountains. You don't realize how hard it is to breathe in the city until you get out of the city and get yourself on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful. It's so nice. It was colder out earlier in the day, but I think it's about 1 o'clock now, and I don't need my hoodie anymore. The air on my skin feels amazing right now. Just that cold breeze, you know, that cold mountain air hitting my body. It's great. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna quit rambling, and I'm gonna try hard to find a new place to explore. Now this is cool. Don't know if you guys can see him. Right about there. Yeah, right about there. There's a guy, and he's rock climbing that hillside right now. That's also quite a thrill, and it's a beautiful day to do that. See, my biggest fear was always like climbing on these big walls like this. You could come face to face with a copperhead, especially up towards the top. Now that would be scary, pulling yourself up onto a handhold and you're face to face with a 7-button timber rattler. That would be pretty bad. I can tell that I've dropped significantly in elevation because the trees around me are becoming less coniferous and more deciduous. So the landscape I'm just noticing now is definitely changing slowly by slowly, but it is still full of wonderful views, and I'm still gonna be on the search for new places to explore along the way. So stick around, guys. We're coming up on mile 6, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think we've gone 6 miles so far. The day is still young. We've got plenty to see still yet. All right, guys, stick around. I'll be with you. Oh, there's a beautiful pheasant back mushroom. That's actually still pretty good. It's pretty tender. If I wanted to, I could eat that. But I brought snacks for today. I did, although I'm not quite hungry yet, but that time will come. Tell you what, man, some of these old men I see out here, these older guys, they pass me without even batting an eye at me. They're going so fast, I don't even know how they do it. And I feel like once I start to get older, I'm only 28, so it ain't gonna be no time soon, hopefully. But I do feel like there comes a time in every man's life when he goes from Superman to realizing that he's mortal. And most of the time I've been the person that pushes myself past reasonable limits. And I know that one day that's gonna get the best of me. It's gonna be a humbling experience, but I know one day I'm gonna push myself out here and I'm gonna be either getting to the car pretty late at night, or I'm gonna be spending an unexpected night in the woods. That day will come, and when that day comes, it's gonna be a sad day, but like I said before, I'll never stop doing what I love, and I'll crawl to these places if I have to. But anyway, man, it's a beautiful day out, guys. So I figured I'd show you the mushroom. I'm taking a little break, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to check in with y'all. But we've got plenty more to see. Oh, there's even a little guy that I didn't even see up here. There he is. That's pretty cool. But I've taken my break. It's time to push forward and see what else that today has for us. All right, guys. Well, I've got my snack bag here, and when I saw that rock out there in the water, I said to myself, that's where I'm having my lunch. So that's where we're going, and then I'll show you guys what I'm having to eat. Alrighty then. This rock seems like a pretty good place to have a picnic. There's a guy out there fly fishing. He's wading in the river. I don't know how he got there, because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. At least, oh man, I'm probably 10 miles deep now. I did not realize that it was so far from Ohiopyle to Connellsville. I thought it was about 10 miles what it looked like, but I think the first mile marker that I remember seeing was 72, and I'm coming up on 85, so that's pretty far. Anyway, what do we got here? As always, I got a protein shake. I got a couple of peanut butter and jellies. Got some beef jerky. I got a couple of granola bars in here too. I'm a sucker for some granola bars. And I've got some tuna. And I've got some dehydrated mangoes, which is going to consist of my lunch. But I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna watch the water roll by and listen to it. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, and I'm just gonna take it all in. Just try to be in the moment for a little while, because that's what it's all about, guys. Anyway, we're probably gonna turn around from here. I don't know if I want to go too much further, because it is really, a lot of it is downhill, and I've got work tomorrow, so don't think I'm gonna make my goal of going all the way to Connellsville, but I did meet my goal of going 10 miles one direction, and by the end of the day I'm probably gonna go about 20 miles, maybe even more. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sit here, eat my lunch, watch that guy catch fish, and enjoy myself, and I will see you guys here shortly. All right, guys, I'm ready to head out, but yeah, so don't ever be the guy that packs something in and then litters. Always take out what you bring in. Try to minimize your trash at home before you come out here. It's less weight to carry to and from. Like, when you're walking in, it'll be lighter, and after you eat it, it'll be even lighter packing it back out. So it's not too hard of a concept. I see a lot of trash even out here, so don't be that guy. Anyway, rant over. I am done with my snack. I'll probably eat again here, but just wanted to show y'all, because I did a little bit of research. This is one of the only spots I've come across today where I actually have service. So on my phone, you can see Connellsville is right there. I am right there, and Ohiopyle's all the way down here, so I'm just about there. That's no more than 2 miles in that direction. Now, am I gonna go the distance? Probably not, because I gotta work tomorrow. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, that'd be different. I could definitely do it, but to conserve energy, and I don't want to be sore tomorrow, because this is my first bike hike of the season, we're gonna turn around now. And with any luck at all, by the time we get back close to the parking lot, we'll have time to explore more trails and maybe find a couple more sights to see. But anyway, my bike's over there. I'm gonna hike back up to the bike trail now and carry on my way. Now we're gonna go that way back towards the car. Grab my bag of snacks here, find my way across the river. All right, guys. Would you look at this millipede? Little known fact, these guys, when they're threatened, they secrete sort of like a substance. I don't know if you would call it a poison or what you would call it, but they excrete something. But I do know that that stuff is stinky, and the reason for that is because it contains low amounts of cyanide, which is a poison. So I guess you could say that these guys are poisonous. And it's funny because certain species of these that live in the rainforest, nowhere near where I live, monkeys actually break them open and chew on them and rub them all over themselves, and it actually gets the monkeys stoned. And that's a fact. Like, it's true. They use millipedes as a way to party, if you will. But this guy is obviously threatened. I'm gonna put him down. Figured I'd show you guys that. He's cool. He's red to tell you, hey, don't mess with me. Those bright colors in nature usually does mean that there's something going on with that. So the predators stay away from it, that is. It's a signal. But that's cool. Figured I'd show you that. The millipedes up here are pretty big. So, yeah. Well, we came up on another spot that I would like to check out. I saw this spot on the way down, and I thought to myself, yeah, on the way back, I'll take a little break. Ah, well, it happens to the best of us. Now I'm all wet. That's okay. Would you believe this? I'm 6 miles into the woods, and somehow you still find trash. We're gonna put that in our bag, pack it out for whoever it currently belongs to, or has belonged to anyway. Who wears a mask when they're biking, is my question. I don't know. Anyway, rant over. Don't litter, guys. Pick up your trash. Alrighty, guys. I'll get back with you. Don't know if you guys can see this or not, but right about above my finger, there's a deer eating. He's looking right at me. That's so cool. There she goes. I'm sure you guys can see that. Now that was cool. Alright, guys, mile marker 79 is right up there. We came from 85. So I think the first mile marker that I remember counting was 74, but I think we started somewhere around 70. So we're gonna have to see where we end up on the mile markers to tally up how many miles we've done total today, because I went to 85. So we're gonna see. Kind of curious. Alright, guys, let's carry on. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't open up on us. I don't think it will. I did check the weather before I came, but we'll see. Anyway, I think right now we're on track to maybe go down a trail real quick once we get back. But we're going to have to figure that out when we get there. Alright, guys, if anything else interesting happens, you'll be the first to know. Here is a different species of millipede. And these guys are really stinky. You can see those beautiful yellow legs this creepy crawly has, and that orange and red all over him. Millipede meaning 1,000 legs, centipede meaning 100 legs. And isn't he pretty? All right, buddy. You have a good day. Well, here's something you don't see every day while you're out biking on the trail. Look at that, we got some roadkill. He's relatively fresh, he's still warm. Rigor mortis has set in, but would you believe that? Somebody actually hit a chipmunk. I believe it. I almost hit a squirrel earlier. He ran right out in front of me and missed my tire by about an inch. I can't believe that though. Somebody actually hit a chipmunk. That wasn't there when I came through the first time. That happened recently. Oh boy, what a story to tell. Alright guys, there's mile marker 73. My math tells me that that's 12 miles from 85 back that way. Multiply that by 2. We've got 24 miles we've done today. And I wonder how much further we have to go because I didn't start counting until like 74. So, I am getting tired, but I've still got lots of juice left in me. It is getting late though, so hopefully it's close. We're gonna find out. All right guys, we made it back to the parking lot. And now we are hiking down a trail because I don't want to leave without having showed you guys some of the best parts of the area that I was in today. So we're gonna take a real quick peek at this trail, and we're only gonna stop to see the main attractions, and then we're gonna head out and end up wrap up our day because it's getting late. Now I'm getting tired, but I still wanted to hike down this trail just to take a peek. But anyway, I will show you guys the cooler parts of this trail here in a second. Would you look at this? Anytime I see trash, I pick it up and take it with me. Remember guys, it's our responsibility to keep the environment beautiful for the generations to come. So if you pack it in, please remember to always pack it back out. All right everyone, so here's one of the cooler things about this trail. This right here, you can kind of see where the rock is just a little bit different. The texture of the rock is just, you can tell there's something there. That's a fossil. That is millions of years old, and it's from an ancient tree, believe it or not. The first time I saw this fossil, I knew it was a fossil, but I didn't know what it was exactly. And I thought that this all looked like scales, so I thought this was a fish fossil. It's actually the leaves of a tree. Old stuff right here, which is awesome. So that's one cool thing I wanted to show you about the trail, and we are right about coming up on the best part. So I wanted to show you the fossils, and then I will get back with you as soon as we get to where we're going, guys. And there's some more trash. I guess we'll take that home with us too. Can't get much closer than this. Alright guys, wait until you get a load of this. This is one of my favorite sights to see here at Ohiopyle. Look at this. We're gonna go this way. Look at that. What you guys are seeing and what I'm seeing, the camera does not do it justice. But it is still beautiful. And you can walk along these rocks, this ridge line, pretty far that way. But this right here is the view that everybody comes here to see. It's just amazing. But figured I'd show you that because I was close by and couldn't really pass it up. Alright guys, that is all the time that we have for today. I am exhausted. My math tells me that we've done about between 24 and 25 miles today, which is actually better than I expected to do. I only wanted to do 20 miles today, 10 miles that way and 10 miles back. But we started at 73. We passed 73 quite a long while ago. I think 72 is probably right around that corner. And then we went all the way to 85. So yeah, went a pretty long way today. Had a great time. The rain really didn't totally open up on us either, so that's actually pretty cool. Saw a lot of cool things today. And next time we're out here, because I wish I still had more time today, but I just don't. I gotta go home and get ready for work tomorrow. So next time we're up here at Ohiopyle, I think we're gonna go hike some trails because I know some pretty cool spots to show you. Some pretty good scenery up here. And I know I passed probably 3 trails on the way back that I never even knew existed. So we'll check those out eventually. But next week we are going to go backpacking as long as it's not storming and lightning out, which right now the weather looks good, but we all know how the weather can change in a week. So on the 10-day forecast, it looks good. We'll see what it does. If the weather is good, then we're gonna go backpacking, and that's gonna be an awesome adventure. I'll probably have to break that into 2 videos, maybe even 3. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this adventure on the bike trail, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video for future adventures, and I will see you guys next week here in the great outdoors on the Happy Trails Outdoor Experience. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you next week.